Hello everyone. Happy Tuesday. Even though I'm not here live, I am still wishing you all a very happy Tuesday. It's actually Monday evening when I'm filming this, and I'm so sorry that I can't be here live with you on my normal Tuesday live. I am actually at a work training day, and I know we'll be at the beach beside the ocean, and I will definitely share some photos of the view from our training day, and I'll try not to gaze too much out of the window while I'm meant to be learning. But yes, this is my optometry job where we have a big yearly training day where we all come together and just brush up our skills and learn a few new things that are happening within our practice. So today I wanted to come in with a little bit of a fun card, and we are using the brand new but limited release framed and festive stamp set. Now, I love all the sentiments in this stamp set, and over the coming weeks I think we'll be using every single one of these stamp sets because they are just far too cute not to be used. And these come from the limited release Fitting Florets offer. So these, the limited items are available while stocks last through to the very beginning of January. So I'll quickly go through it with you. The framed Floret stamp set and dies is a pre-release. So these will be available until the end of April next year. But what they brought out 3 things to complement this just for the season. They brought out the gold adhesive back swirls, the framed and festive stamp set, and the Fitting Florets paper. Now I am using just one piece of the Fitting Florets paper. So this is the front and the back of one piece that I thought this looks a little Christmassy. Rather than being red berries, they're polished pink berries. And this is the B side of the paper, and I just thought, oh, they look too cute together. So the these 3 items are available while stocks last. In the US, the gold swirls have already sold out. So I do expect in Australia and Europe and the UK markets, these will probably sell out really quickly. And the paper is so beautiful, it won't surprise me if that sells out too. Now, just before we get into making this cute and simple project, I did want to tell you about my offer that I have going now until the end of December, and it's all about these mystery envelopes. So for anyone who puts in an order with me in Australia of $90 or more, or $180 in increments of 90, you get to choose mystery envelopes. Now in these envelopes are these products that you can get. So we have some glitter, some embossing powder, we have shaker beads, we have some of the gold hoops. I had lots of fun with those. Gold faceted gems, oh, they're gorgeous. Some ribbon, some bedazzling paper that we got earlier this year as part of celebration, couple of stamp sets, and these are all brand new. And when all 10 envelopes are gone, everyone who redeemed an envelope goes into the draw for a mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. Now I have one here brand new, ready to send out. So I will have the shop link in the description box below. And if you need any help with an order, please don't hesitate to ask. So let me just get rid of a few things and create some room. So I have already done some pre-cutting. I'll just put my framed and festive set over here. So our circles on this card are from the Stylish Shapes dies. Now I know at the moment in Australia these are not orderable, and I do think our recent seasonal sale, everyone's going on about these dies. We'll buy them while they're 20% off. They are currently unorderable, but they will be back. And unfortunately, I made this card before the seasonal sale and before I knew that these were not orderable. But I'm sure you have some circle dies or other shapes that you could recreate a card like this. So we're going to be making 3, and I have everything cut out. We've got a Blushing Bride card front, and as I said, and I will prove to you that this is exactly the same piece of paper. So I've cut out our circles, and I do have some basic white ones as well, and we're going to start off with those. I'm going to use a little different sentiment. I'm going to use Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. So I'm going to find that, grab it out, and I'm actually going to be stamping with polished pink. And of course, you can see my favourite rhinestones are here, the iridescent rhinestones. So we're going to be using those as well. Grab out my polished pink ink, and we're just going to very simply, we're not even going to be using the Stampin' Magic. We're just going freehand, but I will do a test stamp first, because you know, you want to do a test stamp. I'm even going to just rub this over my hand just in case and give it a check. Now, how is everyone going with their Christmas cards? Have you made enough? Are you already getting them ready to send out? I wish I was getting them ready to send out, but alas, life is getting in the way. Very, very busy. I wasn't meant to be working in the office today, today being Monday. And I got a text message at 7 o'clock going, oh, come in the office because some things are happening. So I got ready really quickly and went in the office and took Owen to school and all of that, only to get to the office and find out we had no power. So we hung around for a bit, and I really needed power to work the computers and get the client database and all of that. So I said, maybe I should go home, and reluctantly the practice manager agreed. So I trundled all the way home and did my day's work, or my partial day's work, because I'd gone to work ready to work. So we have stamped in that little story time our 3 sentiments. Now I'm going to pop these over and just add, I did just have my scissors, and I'm going to add some dimensionals. So these are the only part of the card that has dimension. The rest of it's all stuck down. Nothing crazy. As I said, these are really, really simple cards and something to get your designer series paper used. You can make these any style you want and just cut and stick some of that designer series paper that I know you all have hoarded, because I do too. And I'm thinking, oh, do I have enough Christmas cards? Do I just make a whole stack? And if I have more, I'll sell them? I'm not sure. If you think you'd like to buy some Christmas cards from me and you're local, tell me and I'll make some up, because, you know, I'm kind of addicted to card making. So these are thick, basic white card bases. So these are thicker than the ones we stamped on, because the ones we stamped on are they're buffered down more to give a really, really smooth stamping surface. So you get amazing results when you stamp. And these thick basic white, and we also have thick very vanilla, are thicker and are meant exactly for card bases. So just if you never knew the difference between those, that is the difference. We are still going with our almost empty glue. So we're going to pray to the glue gods that we get through this video with this glue. And I cannot believe it worked first time. So we're going to make 3 of these cards. In case I didn't tell you earlier, I'm missing having the live chat. So please make sure that you're popping comments in and you press the like button and make sure you're subscribed, because that is how we have amazing new people join us. And I get some beautiful comments from replay watchers, people who have just found me, and the fact that you guys like and comment on my videos allows them to find me, because it tells YouTube that other people who watch similar videos may like my videos. So I do appreciate that. And I just dropped, where did that go? I just dropped something on the floor, but hopefully it's not needed, or I did pick it up. We shall see, hey? So very simply do this. Now this is our last card front, so it's just 1/2 centimetre smaller than the card base. And now I'm going to take these circles. So this is the wrong side. Just going to take these and pop it down. Now each card's going to be a little bit different, because I am going to do just a little bit of stick and plonk. So I have 2 here, but I am missing the 3rd. So God knows where that is, but we shall find it. Okay. And flip this over. Now, for me personally, I want quite a bit of these berries shown. So I'm using that card as a guide to my berries. And then I'll grab my rubbish bin just up here to put the backings in. Now, when I made this card, I did think, oh, it doesn't really need embellishing. But of course, the iridescent rhinestones just went so well with it that that will be the last thing we add to these cards. So I definitely have lost a circle. I'll have to stand up in a second and see where it is. I'm sorry I didn't show my face. It was just easier for me to do a single take of this video rather than doing different views and splicing them together, because it is nearly 8:30, and I'll sit on the lounge and edit this and have it up for you guys at the normal video time. So I couldn't not leave you with a video, and my Thursday video will not be the same either, because Lavender has an appointment that I think she will want me to go with her to. So yes, that's at 12, which is when I'm normally live. So I may go live earlier in the morning and do something a little bit different. Now, I'll let you guys look at those while I try and find, I thought it was in my shirt, but it's not. Oh, I see it. I've almost got it. I've picked it up and dropped it. And now I've grabbed it. Because under my desk is dark, because it's nighttime, I can't see everything quite as well. Okay, so you can see how easily these are just gliding together. So you can only imagine how quickly you could reproduce these yourself. And you can, this is definitely a task I could take on the go. If I was going somewhere like with the kids, karate, this is something I could have everything. Now I did kind of miscut this circle, so I'm going to hide my miscut under our sentiment. I do like taking these kinds of things along with me, or I often, like tonight, will write a blog post and take my laptop with me to karate while the kids do their thing, but more so Owen, because Lavender can drive herself, which is lovely and scary all at the same time. Okay, so now we are up to our iridescent rhinestones, which I thought the pinks and the yellows in these just went perfectly with the colours, but I do love that pop of Night of Navy. It just works so beautifully on this card. These do not want to come off for me at the moment. Where did that fly to? I have no idea. It went way off screen. Way off screen. So just going to, that one flung as well. They're extra sticky tonight. So because these are a little different, my placement for these gems is also going to be a little bit different, and I would really like to get these big sheet of rhinestones done. So I am definitely using these larger ones, and it just fits so well right here at the end of the Mary, where on this one kind of didn't work so well. Actually, does that even have, oh yeah, they've all got their sticky bit on them. I did lose a sticky bit at some point, but not with this project, although these are not being kind. But I do like getting them from the side. It does just help then with placement, because I find if you try and pick them up from the top, they don't go anywhere. Okay, I think I did just lose the bottom of that. No, I didn't. There you go. Now we'll go on to our full sheet. We do have small, like large, medium and small, so I think I will use a mixture of medium. Of course I don't want to bedazzle my finger, but I'm not going to be terribly particular, but I do kind of want 5. So I've got 3 down here on the big circle, and then I've got just 2 here on the sentiment. So I'll put 1 here, little one up here, and then these little ones come off like a dream. I have no issues with those at all. So you will have to tell me if you like the non-traditional nature of these cards, or are you a real traditional Christmas card person? you use the cherry cobbler and the whatever your green of choice is. You could be an old olive, or you could be a evening evergreen or a garden green person. There are many different traditional greens that we can use, and that has finished our 3 cards. So thank you. Well, I'm creating a big mess here. So thank you so very much for joining me. Just to go over the products we have used, I've used the Framed and Festive stamp set, the Stylish Shapes dies. So specifically, I used the three largest circle dies. So I use that, and I do quite often use the other smaller ones as well. And these are the 2 styles of card that I made. One I used 'Tis the Season to Be Jolly, and the one we made together is Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. I'd love you to show me if you make any variations to this card. I'd love to see what designer series paper you use, or even if you use different shapes. I would love you to join me over on YouTube on Thursday. I will have that video scheduled, so you will be able to find me before I go live. So have a wonderful Tuesday, and I will see you on Thursday. Any questions, please don't hesitate to ask, and I will have my shop link in the description box below. Bye.